Dogs are very interesting animals, and I think there's so much we can learn about dogs as it relates to personal development. Recently, my wife and I watched a few episodes of this show called America's Top Dog, where you have dogs, mostly canine officers, going through this maze and searching things and going through a series of exercises meant to test their skills. And it got me thinking about the difference between a pet, a show dog, and a top dog, or in this case, canine officers. Every dog is a pet. Every dog belongs to someone. But not all pets are show dogs. And not all pets are top dogs. What's the difference? Your pet, is your dog. You love your dog. And they may not be well trained, some are well trained, but they're just part of the family, and for a lot of them, that's it. And I'm not saying your dog does not have value, they have immense value. But the show dogs have gone through more training, learned how to walk, they've learned how to do all the tricks that their trainers teach them to do, but they're still a level higher. The canine officers, or what we call the top dogs. What's the difference? The amount of training, the intensity of training they've gone through to develop their sense of smell, their power of attack, and just the things that they do to help the police officers or the military officers survive in battle or out there in the streets fighting criminals. As people in the workforce, or as just people in general, how do we go from being average to excellent? As humans, we all have value. Don't get me wrong. We all have value. But how do we develop ourselves? It takes training. If you want to be a top dog at work, develop yourself. Office politics will not help you. It's development, increasing the value. To go from being a regular pet to being a top dog, I don't even know how long these dogs spend in training, but they are so much more expensive. They have so much more value to their owners and to the police departments or the military teams that they serve with. What they do, regular pets cannot do. What the top performers at work do, your average worker cannot do. And the difference is training, development. What are you doing to develop yourself to become a top dog at work?